paper a couple weeks ago that there's a big problem.
Excuse me, ma'am.
The Monterey Bay's being a little bit overfished.
You're on video.
And so the squid, they might
Give me a big
turn off the
smile.
lights. They might forbid the lights.
You're on live
And
video.
this is Steve,
Howdy,
the
folks.
video camera. Well, another thing that Nautilus Monterey offers is a professionally edited video of your tour above and below. So we're getting shots of you guys now. Shots of you through the windows downstairs.
Hey, folks, give me a big wave. Don't be shy. All right. Thank you.
Nice momentum.
Hi All right.
So off to
Thank you.
my right, you'll see the San Giovanni 2. Like Steve is...
Okay, folks, great. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna start heading down. Hope you all have a great time. By the way, the rocky bottom below is at a depth of right around 40 feet, and gonna be heading down there, showing you what exists, the abundance of life, and just the splendor of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Okay, great, Steve. Chris, have you found anything yet?
Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, I've got a little decorative crab I'm going to bring past the windows, and this one has a little particle, actually kind of a large particle, on top of its carapace, on top of its shell. So I'll see up in the windows in just a moment.
Okay, great, Chris. Chris is going to come up with a decorator crab to show us all, and it looks like Steve is down at the bottom. This is basically the understory, and it looks pretty clear down there. Visibility is much better usually underneath. Ooh, and it looks like he's found a masking crab. A large crab. Oh, and it looks like Steve is right at the bottom of a kelp holdfast. That's how a giant kelp hold on. They use an anchoring system. They don't derive any nutrients from this holdfast. It's just used to hold on. But there are over 50 species associated with holdfasts. There are lots of plants and animals that live within the holdfast. In fact, I can see a little bit of a sponge off to the right there. And sometimes you can see little arms sticking out. And these arms are brittle stars. They're relatives of starfish. See, if you take a really close look, you can maybe see. Steve has found the old cannery pipe. What few people know about Cannery Row is that it actually extends 600 to 700 yards out into the bay. And this is a little bit of history of Cannery Row. What this was used for was to shuttle in sardines from the fishing boats. Sardine boats would unload their catch at one end, and then they would be pumped straight into the canneries for processing. Ah, that was the decorator crab he just brought up. Ooh, and you can see, I didn't even get a chance to see it, but he has a barnacle on his back. That's its feathery foot, and what it's doing is going right in the water column to gather nutrients. It's a filter feeder.
Yeah, and you can see the barnacle on top of that. That's really neat.
The kelp forest. Ooh, it looks like Chris has found a big sunflower star. Now these guys, instead of just having 5 or 6 arms like I was saying, can have up to 29 arms, and that's a pretty big one. They can get up to 3 to 4 feet across. And if you'll notice, if you watch them move for a while, you'll notice that they really move. They're one of the few ones that you can actually see move. Chris always refers to him as kind of the Tyrannosaurus Rex of starfish, because they eat lots of things, and they also even eat themselves, or they won't eat themselves, but they'll eat other sunflower stars, so they're cannibals. Ooh, what has Chris found? Or Steve has found a huge lemon nudibranch. Oh, and you can see its gill tree in the back really well. And also its sensory organs to the left there. And these guys can get up to as big as your fist, so this is a fairly good sized one. Ah, there's a tube anemone just found.
Yeah, Barbara, and actually I'm in the process of doing the same. I'm heading back up a kelp strand, and I'm actually directly underneath the boat. I can see it down here from the bottom. Sure do hope everybody had a great time and enjoyed that nudibranch crab that I brought up earlier. And also I hope that you found your Nautilus Monterey experience to be educational.
Zoans. Ooh, it looks like you found several acorn barnacles on top of a snail there. You can actually see them filter feeding. Barnacles lead interesting lives. They spend their entire life upside down. They'll cement their head to something hard, like that snail, or usually rocks or boats, and then they'll stick a feathery foot out into the water column to get nutrients. Very odd looking. Those barnacles are almost bigger than the snail. But anyway, the white stuff that I was saying, those Jack Frost bryozoans, they don't hurt the kelp blades at all. They just use them as a home base, and they fill.